What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the show. It's the king of the Heffries. It's Oreo. We are back once again, podcasting to you. And as always, to my right, we got my co-host, Darling. Tell them, who are you?
It's Sam Crystal.
And I'm your host, Steve, and this is the Minority Plus One podcast. Cheer.
It's Sam O.
Yay.
Got my goosebump shirt on.
This is the day that
With Slappy and fam. My goosebump shirt. Yes, finally has come. The time has come, Steven.
Do you like my Halloween shirt? It says guess, and it has like a little box. You got to guess, and it's got like a diamond, so you got to guess. Like kind of like what's like it's like a prize.
Clever.
So if you couldn't tell already, disclaimer.
Okay. You still didn't get a costume, did you?
Nope.
You son of a biscuit.
With all due respect, for the past 5 years since you've been making me come to these things, this is even before
okay, I'm going to keep it a stack. Steve has had good costumes. He had one mid, and it was Dr. Shots.
Yeah, that was mid. That was mid.
But you had Jesus.
That one was fire.
Yeah, that was the best one. And he came with wine.
And I came with wine.
If I could find a video, I'll post it to Instagram.
I didn't want to go full blasphemy and bring the little crackers.
Oh, Lord. I mean,
because I already feel like I'm going to hell for that one anyway.
As a Christian. As a full-blown Christian at that. A Christian rapper. Former Christian rapper. The prodigal son. Blasphemous. What else were you?
And then I was Kakashi last year. Which was pretty fire.
Dr. Shots. And then Kakashi was fire. That was fire. And then...
Yeah, I've only had one. So I only had one mid.
So you've only come to 3 of my Halloween
parties. No, I've come to 4. We just did 3.
No.
We just did it.
Because this is my 5th annual one.
Right. So sorry. I was Dr. Shots.
So you missed one so far. Okay. You ain't missing this one.
No, I will be there even if I come as
No, you can't come mid, dog. You can't come mid. This year, y'all, I'm going to be Rogue from X-Men, but 1990s cartoon Rogue. And then my boyfriend's going to be Gambit.
Guys, you have no idea how excited she is.
You
really don't. It doesn't.
I love to dress up. If I could, which I am going to attempt, stay tuned. I would love to get paid to just dress up in costumes all day.
I'm
cosplay.
Sure there's plenty of...
cosplay, I don't know how much you make. I don't know how it works, but if there's a market for it and I can get in there...
There's a market.
I know.
There's a market for everything.
I know. If I can please, Lord, let me get in there. I'd be the happiest...
witnessing the birth of something?
The happiest person ever. I mean, shit, man. Hopefully, I don't know. I got time.
Sam, I think that we're on 2 different pages because I'm really trying to be like you're one step away from porn and you're really taking me dead ass serious.
Okay, this is what no. I thought you were talking about one step into being a professional cosplayer, going to Comic-Con.
I was just trying to go to the joke. I could have kept that going longer. I should have. I'm sorry, guys. I fucked that one up.
Disclaiming. Anyway, actually, okay, you have.
I know you are excited, so
yes,
I'm sorry,
you have a point. Like it's not going to get there. Like I was talking to my boyfriend, and I was like. He's like, here, look at these. You should be doing it's fucking bitch naked ass hoes. And I'm like, I'm not fucking doing that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm doing more of the cheesy shit. But
all right.
Anyway, how was your week?
God awful. So guys, obviously, we missed last week. And thank you for everybody for the encouraging support saying, oh my God, how do we go a week without you guys?
People definitely were.
We're still here.
We're like, where's the episode? Are you serious?
Yeah. We sincerely.
I'm like, you got to take a break sometime.
But a lot of really cool shit going on. Lots and lots of cool shit. Super excited. Stay tuned. And a big shout out to Don from last week's episode.
Don Andrews, the owner of Upstate Canico.
Amazing episode, guys. If you haven't checked it out, your first time checking us out, make sure you go check out last week's episode. You guys really will enjoy it. go down the rabbit hole that is us.
And as you can see, sorry, we had just flew right into the pod without saying.
With all due respect,
Brittany's not here.
Without it, like, really, it's like, yeah, of course she's not. We knew this.
No, she's had mommy duties call. When you're a single mom, you gotta do what you gotta do. So she'll be here next week. But yeah, no Brit today. Sorry.
It doesn't matter. It's not like she's gonna see this.
Oh Lord. What if she does? What happens? What you gonna do?
Then I will come up.
What you gonna do?
First off, you can't set me up. Make sure you see this. Make sure you see this.
I'm gonna let her do her.
She sees this. Because you know what? Her family watches this and they'll make sure. All right?
Yeah, you can't talk no shit.
No, I'm still gonna talk my shit. What's she gonna do?
He said, Brittany, you pussy.
No, that was you when y'all was going at it. He was like, yo, what you gonna do? He was like, bitch, what you gonna do?
No, I said, what was that? That was like 2 weeks ago. I can't remember which episode it was. She was like, getting mad because I checked her on the Jason Derulo thing, which I was about.
No, you were right. And it was 2 weeks ago.
It was, I can't remember what episode that was, but you guys can check it out on our YouTube, MinorityPlus1 podcast. But
and all streaming platforms.
All streaming. And make sure, again, before I get into that, please, y'all, make sure y'all share and follow and subscribe. It really helps our channel. We really, really do appreciate if you could do that. But anyway, so Brittany said, she said, I'm like a biggest fan of Jason Derulo. And I checked her on it and she got mad. And then she was all like, yeah, it's doing it.
Okay, see, all right, so here's the thing, because we have this rare occasion, all right, where you were both right at the exact same time. Because you are 100% correct. She will always say, oh, I love that. What do you like about it? Oh, I mean, it smelled good.
Right.
But why? So it'd be shit like that. But Sam, you do that a lot.
Because she be bullshitting. Like, what you want me to say?
But you do it a lot.
I check you too.
So you both were correct.
You too. I checked both of y'all.
Okay, first and foremost, let's not act like you check me like you check her, because there ain't no checking going on.
So what you trying to say?
Here.
Brittany's checkable and you not? Like, what you trying to say Brittany's a punk and you a G?
With all due respect.
Ooh, Brittany, coming for you, nigga.
This is the show built on these shoulders.
God.
With all due respect, our shoulders. Well, no, it was me first. I did do this first. It's not the point. All right. I said disclaimer earlier.
First of all, let's talk about...
Brett, we do miss you. And we're just happy, you're not sick. Obviously, mommy duties above all. We love you.
Yes.
But you're going to get these bars as you expect.
I'm about to give you these bars right now because, okay, listeners, last week there wasn't an episode because we all were busy. And
no, I was sick.
No, I was just getting to that. We were all busy already, so it was hard. We only had one day to do the pod, one day. And then Steve calls. Mind you, I seen him all over Instagram and Facebook at somebody's birthday party at night with some Hennessy and all types of shit. I called Steve.
It wasn't Hennessy, so therefore you didn't see shit.
Okay, anyway, I called Steve. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Hold on, this sickly nigga. You know what Steve does? He said, you know what? If you're gonna talk to me like that, I'm gonna hang up right now. You hear me? I'm gonna hang up right now. And I'm like, Steve, calm down, just joking. No, because you don't care about me, man.
Yeah, none of this happened.
Yes, Steve, are you joking? I wouldn't make this up. You must have been in a hay fever dream or something, because you definitely went off on me when I
didn't.
Yes, you did. Because as soon as I heard the I was like, damn it, Steve, you're always fucking sick. You said,
Sam,
if you're gonna play with me, no, and I called you, and you're like, if you're gonna play around with me, I'll hang up right now.
I did say that, but I didn't say it the way you're saying it.
Yes, you did. You don't even realize you went from to like, nah, and then you were like, you don't care about me.
I don't know if I said that.
Yes, you did. And I was like, damn, Steve, of course I care. I was about to ask you need me to grow up you some shit. Like, you good, dog?
Okay, first off, honestly, I'm not going to lie. I don't remember
you were in a but I know fever dream, man.
I know. So, all right. So you acknowledge the fact that I was sick, but yet still, you're just like, oh, yeah, Steve, fucking get over it, nigga.
I did say that to you. And you know what else you said? You said,
then with the better. Sincerity.
You said, you better not talk shit about this on the pod. And I said to you, I damn sure am going to talk shit about this on the pod because you'll be well by then. You don't remember that?
I don't honestly remember that conversation.
Steve, you must have been in a full fever dream.
I told you.
So what was wrong with you? What was wrong?
Honestly, it was like a stomach bug and the flu. It wasn't COVID. I tested.
Okay, it was the stomach bug and the flu, but you were.
I was throwing up.
Drinking the night before, partying.
Okay, 2 things can be true. And second off,
listen, it just looks like I'm not
denying that. But Sam, when I'm throwing up from not only Wednesday to Thursday, into Friday, and then again on Saturday when I went to urgent care.
I know. I'm glad. Look, you're here. You look very slim. Like you good.
Sam,
you look great.
It's amazing what a steady diet of vomit will fucking do for the figure. It's absolutely astounding.
Go ahead, Batty.
I'm so glad that I could be the role model. Guys, I have been looking for mixed people role models my entire life, and I didn't realize that I was destined to be one myself.
That you are one.
Holy shit. I am so sorry, everybody.
Speaking of vomiting,
I didn't know that.
I never understood bulimia or any eating disorder, to be honest. But bulimia, vomiting is like the worst feeling. Like when you're sick and you have to constantly vomit, it's so painful. It's so gross. I just can't. I just, that's not the eating disorder I would choose if I needed to choose an eating disorder.
Every part of me.
Bruh. It's all joke. It's all jokes, yo. Okay.
Like every part of me.
Actually, what?
Hold on, no, Sam. Don't try to skate out of this.
Hold on.
No,
I'm not.
Sam,
no, I'm actually gonna make it worse. I'm gonna make it worse.
I give you another check mark. Stop.
Wait, I'm gonna make it worse. What eating? If you had to choose an eating disorder, which one would you choose?
All right. See, this is the reason why I'm not gonna step into your bear trap. All right. I'm gonna let you dangle by yourself.
I'd probably take a little. What's the joint? Anorexia. I probably just wouldn't eat if I had to choose.
Okay. Why?
Okay. Because no one's ever. First of all, think of it this way. This question is out of pocket. By the way, I am just talking shit. This is an out of pocket ass fucking question. But so think about it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Think about it. Amazing. Where would you? Who would ever ask you this question? Nobody.
All right, Sam.
So you don't have
I got a legit question. Am I really high, or are you like really serious about the question?
No, I'm not. But I want to hear your answer.
Sam, I never thought about it.
Okay, if I
had to pick one,
bulimia or anorexia, or the shit pills, the pills that make you shit.
No, that's just gross. That's worse than throwing up.
Actually, I think I'd prefer the shit pills.
Honestly, I choose none of the above.
No, you gotta choose one.
I have to do no such thing.
Well, you're already bulimic, so choose another one.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
I would like people to know. See, and this is what I'm trying to say. See, you're legitimately not well. So not well that you go to make sure that you're not. I had a freak out moment where I thought I was having a heart attack.
Oh shit! See, you didn't tell me all that. All you did was hit me with the attitude, and so you know.
Well,
and
Sam,
listen, I told you I was gonna make fun of you, so don't act like you didn't know.
Sam, I don't mind you doing that. Of course, I'm not gonna. A leopard can't change its spots. Right?
I thought
Leopards
you were gonna
have
say stripes. You were about to say stripes.
Close because
you said leopard can't change its spots.
I know, because I was like, whoop,
it's spots.
Yeah, I know. I made sure.
Yeah,
I said disclaimer.
I seen you proofreading in your head.
I said disclaimer. Thank you. You caught that?
Yeah, this is proofreading. All right, let's get into some minority support, y'all. Right. Minority support.
First off, that's a great fucking opening to a podcast. I don't care what nobody says.
Oh,
that
Lord.
was amazing.
Minority support is a segment we do when we read listeners' comments and questions. Producer Bay, can you pull up the first screenshot?
Come on, you can't say that's golden. That was great.
It's great.
That was great. I don't know what you're talking about.
The first screen. Yeah. No. Keep going. Nope.
Wow. What a rookie. Done this before, sir?
Listen, we just updated. Okay.
I know. Can I not make fun of him, please?
Okay. So the first. Just bring me the first one. No, keep going.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're getting a sneak peek until a later episode.
No, you pulled up. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So Nicole Soletto, that's our OG listener. Hey girl,
what up?
She writes, great episode with a great guest. Upstate Kanika is amazing, and I love their selection. It's great to hear Dawn's story. And then she also had put up that she's like, fuck around, I would be at Cheesecake Factory like and she put like an emoji of like this guy with mad plates, which is true, yo, because we all here at Minority Plus One, we stand the Cheesecake Factory. If you don't know what we're talking about, we talked about a young lady who tried to troll this guy for taking her on a date
FYI,
to Cheesecake Factory.
There's more to that story too.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
It wasn't fake.
Okay. So Don, Muggs the Don.
Muggs.
We actually he was a guest of ours when we were audio. His podcast was The Morning Show at Night, so check that out. He puts graba is not a new thing. It's been around for decades as Fonto, which is a leaf form. So last week we had Don Andrews from Upstate Kanika, a dispensary, and we were talking about like graba, and I'm like, is that new? Because I ain't never smoked no damn graba.
I mean, I'm not going to front. Like, when y'all were talking about it, the only thing from what I remember were Dutches.
Yeah. I remember Dutches, but graba is the Fonto leaf that gets dried. It's basically tobacco, and they put it in your
I see
weed.
people use it now.
Yeah. You ever smoked it?
No, I don't know. Fuck that.
You used to smoke cigarettes, though. I feel like it would be like a nice little mix, I guess.
I was never a cigarette smoker per se. I would just smoke cigarettes.
Okay.
I've never been like, oh my God, if I don't have one right now.
Let's go get a bogey. You weren't like that.
Yeah, but I was usually drunk when I did that shit.
Okay. Producer Bay, could you pull up the channel so we can read the... Oh, sorry. Muggs also puts, I just be putting you on since I heard it back on the pod. Excuse me. He said, just putting y'all on since I heard it on the pod back to the city. It's been around. Jamaicans have always had it. Putting graba in your marijuana. Producer Bay, can you pull up the channels? Yeah, there we go. Last week's episode, Unearthing the Truth, Black-owned businesses with Don Andrews. Check that out. Let's see. Kings of Culture. Hey, baby. He puts... The Perfect Talk podcast puts, shout out to Minority Plus One, get a Black-owned business on the pod. Yes. And he says, thank you for the shout out. Big up the massive. Make sure you check out DJ Playboy Perfect Talk podcast. Our guy, Leo. He puts real quick, do y'all deliver to NYC and can we buy it and wait? And he's talking about Upstate Canico.
And I do not believe so, sir, because I don't even get the delivery and I'm right around the corner.
I was like, and clearly the one employee there, she ain't here today. He puts Sam.
But they are starting it though. I do know that, but I don't think they're ever going to be all the way to
man,
I don't know about that.
Sucks. He also puts, sounds like Sam would benefit more from a low THC indica. Listen, my weed days are over, Leo and listeners. I just can't. Anyway, Leo also puts, it's NNN Network with your favorite redhead puffed hair news anchor Sam, which I was like NNN. I didn't catch it, and it's Nasty Nigga Notice Network. I was like, that's fire. I'm about to put that on a t-shirt. Thanks, Leo. He puts, my favorite Will Smith movie is Bad Boys. Independence Day. My favorite album is Big Willie Style, which is a fact. Those are all OG picks. They're great. Because we had to give Will some love because Jada was out here wilding. Then he puts Steve, please play and beat Jason on Friday the 13th NAS game.
FYI.
And then you could talk. Hold on. Tell him what you try to say that you could beat Jason Voorhees.
All right. So basically the whole day was, I already done fucked up Freddie. I fucked up Jason. I've had 2 nightmares with both the motherfuckers. Bitch slapped both. Twice.
There's no way.
And I fucked up. And yes, I have beaten Jason. Thank you very much. That fucking game licks balls. That game's so fucking
What's
hard.
The game?
It's the Friday the 13th.
For what
station? Super NES. Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo. Oh, that's old.
Or is it just Nintendo? It's one of those two. I think it might be Nintendo. It doesn't matter. I beat the Nightmare on Elm Street and I beat that Jason one. All right,
Steve.
Even though it's a fucking it's cheap.
I said it before and I say it again. Jason fucking Voorhees went to space to kill niggas.
No, he didn't go to kill. They sent him in space. It's not like he just was like, hey, nigga, I'm hopping on. No, it's not like he would. Brett, sorry. Sam, I'm sorry. I'm used to bring you sitting there. It's not like the Batman movie where they're hanging on for dear, where he's hanging on for dear fucking life. They fucking froze him. And the second thing is, first off,
we're talking about Jason 10.
The fucker stays buried until his mommy calls him like a bitch.
Wait, you're talking about
I can't even remember how the fuck they even got him up there.
I think they found him. Either way, I never watched the whole thing. That shit was terrible.
Well, no shit.
The point is that Jason doesn't care where he's at. He's killing you in space. He don't give a fuck. He chose violence every day.
I saw Tyrese and Ludacris do it. Anything's possible. But hold that thought, cause we gotta take a break. We're back.
Before we get back on Jason now, it is a Halloween episode.
So you want Jason now? This producer bay now?
Ew, what?
You said before we get back on Jason. Come on. But
anywho,
Halloween.
Now get serious. Get serious. Because we got RIPs this week. Unfortunately, sadly, we got RIPs this week. Producer K, can you pull up the first RIP? It's Richard Roundtree passes away at 81. Shaft, y'all. The original Shaft passed away.
He was the original Shaft.
He was the original Shaft.
Okay.
Yeah, he also played in Roots. He was reportedly battling cancer prior to his passing. 81. He looked great though for 81.
Looked great for 81.
81. He still looked great, but this is a legend. Come on, Shaft. This is a legend.
Look, this might be blasphemous again, but I don't think I never saw the intriguing thing about Shaft.
It was
I just never got it.
That was like the 70s.
I got it.
Remember Blaxploitation?
Yeah, but it's like I got it, but I didn't get it.
He was a badass.
No, I know that, but it's like.
You damn right. Who is the man? He had the hardest.
Honestly, I think the songs were better than the fucking actual show.
The movie. It was
a movie. I'm sorry. Yeah. See there.
There's multiple movies. He was, secret agent. He was just out here fucking bitches, being smooth. Black leather jacket. Right. Like, come on.
Look, I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying.
Yeah. 81.
I didn't get it.
Definitely a legend. Producer Baby, you switch to the next one. We also had Suzanne Summers passed away at 76. She was also battling cancer. 76, even 81, 70. Those are young, man, because they look great. They look like they're in these pictures. Look like they're in great health.
I mean, they also got great money and great
surgeons. Do you remember? She was from Three's Company. You ever watched?
Yeah, of course.
You watched Three's Company?
Of course.
I never did. I knew who
Jack
they were.
Tripper? Are you kidding me?
So only one of them's alive now because the guy passed away too. Yeah, I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I know her from Step by Step.
Oh yeah, that's right. She was on there.
Yeah, that's what I remember her. She
was the mom.
Yep. Day by day. Yep. Start over a different feeling cool. So they say to make it better the second time around.
Yo, low key, classic opening song.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. 90s had the good opening joints.
We really did.
They got fucking Fresh Prince.
I'm sorry, dude. Hip hop ruined everything. Everything's got a hip hop theme. I'm sorry, it just all does. The only good hip hop theme now is fucking Undisputed's with Wayne.
Undisputed?
That's a sports show.
Oh.
Yeah, with Wayne.
Yeah. Oh, he's on there? Like, he's actually...
Well, he's actually on there on Fridays. Not to get off topic. So he does the opening for the song. Oh. He does the opening song. And I ain't gonna... That shit is fire.
It's a bop.
No, that shit's a slapper.
Yeah, y'all. So it's our RIPs. RIP, guys.
Damn.
It's legends. The legends. So this is our Halloween episode. Keeping it light. Okay. Jason Voorhees.
Yes. Clearly, all right. Is he your favorite?
Actually,
Who's your absolute favorite?
Like slasher?
Your favorite horror villain? Doesn't matter who. I don't give a fuck if it's the bitch from The Ring or the Exorcist hoe.
Favorite horror.
I don't care.
That's a tough one, Steve. Favorite horror villain.
Because I'm telling you mine, and it's Freddie.
Freddie. Yeah, you said that last year.
Yeah.
Freddie.
Well, yeah, because
he does have
to the day I die, it'll be Freddie.
He does have the most personality, I'll tell you. He's more of a funny. He's not very scary. He is scary.
Nah, watch
visually.
Wes Craven's New Nightmare. When Wes Craven said, "Hold my beer," no pun intended. When he fucking made Freddie scary again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't scary for a little while. My favorite horror. Damn, that's tough, man. I like them all equally.
Oh, Sam,
I do.
Please. That's not even true with children. So come on. Be honest. You're not hurting feelings. It ain't like anybody going broke because Sam's giving her pick.
No. Like, I can't even think because it's like, what horror movie do I watch when it's on every single time? Something like that. It would be more of the Freddy movies, yeah. Michael Myers.
Who do you enjoy more? I'm
Listen.
baffled.
Okay. I'm telling you. So, if Michael Myers comes on, I'm just like, he's just killing babysitters. We don't really know what he is. We try to figure it out last year.
He's like dry vagina. Absolutely useless.
Yeah. What? Remember we tried? Wow. To think of Michael Myers as a vagina is wild.
No, dry vagina. Don't. I mean,
that's what you got to look forward to.
I mean, full disrespect.
No, but that's what you got to look forward to.
No lube.
No. When you get older and you with your wife and she goes through the change.
I'm not getting married.
Her shit gonna be dry and you're gonna have to
married, Sam.
enjoy
Everybody knows
that desert vagina.
Everybody knows I'm going to die falling up some stairs. I trip at least 2 times a week.
Up the stairs?
Yep. I'm telling you right now.
Most people, trip down.
No, 2 times a week. I trip upstairs.
Why? Like,
I don't fucking know.
You must want to.
No, it just happens. I just noticed it just happens. I'm just casually just trip. Not like to the point where I'm like stumbling yet, but I'm telling you, once fucking bones get more brittle, come on. No, I know. That's how I'm going out.
See, I'm gonna go with, if I had to pick any slashers, and I'm talking like Ghostface.
Sam, everybody's on. It can be it. It can be anybody.
It'll probably be the Shining ghost people. The Shining. You know what? Jack Nicholson. They're in the whole.
Oh, okay.
No, just that whole universe. So like, Stephen King's books, they all connect somehow. They're all in one universe. You know what I'm saying? So, The Shining is what The Shining is basically a person that can that has powers that can kind of communicate with the dead. They're special, and they call it The Shining.
Okay.
But the hotel, it wasn't a hotel. I forget it was a hotel. The hotel he stayed at was haunted.
Right.
With all the ghosts that were trying to get to Danny.
Right.
The son.
I know.
Because
I seen The Shining.
Yeah, because he had The Shining, and they feed off that like it's like food.
Yeah, him and the kid and the black dude.
The black guy, yeah. He did. You know what's crazy? In the book,
so
he didn't die.
Your favorite. So the character Jack Nicholson plays would be your favorite. Then.
Yeah, I like how I kind of like possession movies. Like,
see, there we go. Sam, all right, so then that's your favorite. He's your favorite.
Yeah.
You can't do the movie as your favorite. It has to be a character. It has to be a guy. It can't be spirits.
Okay. Because to me, it was more the spirit in The Shining that's what possessed him to do that, though.
Right.
It wasn't him per se. It wasn't.
All right.
Jack.
So would you say that his description
it wasn't Jack Torrance
of it?
He killed this shit.
The best.
He killed this shit. You know he's not right. Look at that nigga.
Oh, it's fucking great.
Listeners, if you go to our YouTube, we're watching a clip of The Shining, the part where he breaks through the door with the axe. Got her son out there, no coat. But anyway,
first off, it's the least of his problems.
She's like, "Go,
Daddy." He really did do a great job.
Yeah, he's a great actor. Jack Nicholson is one of my favorite actors.
Underrated.
No, he's not
Kathy
underrated.
Bates.
Oh, Misery. Okay,
wow.
Okay. So, matter of fact, since we're going through listen.
Wow. Right.
Yeah. All right, producer, man, you can cut that off.
Does that count as a horror movie?
No, it is a horror movie. So wait, what? So you like Stephen King movies?
All right, so Sam, I'm not like, if I see something that I like. I don't have like, all right, except for the Marvel MCU, I'm very much invested in this.
In DC?
No, DC just trash. DC, like we can't get back onto that because we can do a whole pod just on that. But in terms of like books, like adapted from or movies adapted from books, I'm not like that guy.
Okay, they're never really very good or similar. Like,
but like certain directors, I will like that new Scorsese shit. I still got to see. I forgot what it was called, but it's Scorsese, so I'm doing it.
Okay. So you only know a few off the top of your head.
Sam,
Stephen King.
Like movies. I told you, I don't do horror movies. I don't do
Carrie?
This shit.
You seen Carrie?
Of course.
Okay, that's good. That was pretty accurate.
The original one. I actually saw the newest one. Blow.
Yeah, the original. That was actually very accurate to the book. The only thing is in the book, Carrie's plus size. That's the only thing that they changed. Very accurate.
You know you can't have your killer bitches looking ugly.
So think of it this way. In the universe, right? Because it's a Stephen King universe, Carrie had The Shining. Her powers, her telekinetic, was it telekinesis?
I think so, yeah.
Yes, when you can move stuff, her telekinetic power, telekinesis, whatever. Powers, that's part of The Shining.
Huh.
Yeah. You could do that. Yeah, Misery's that shit. I don't think her
character gets enough credit.
Carrie? Or what the hell was her name in Misery? Annie Wilcox?
I can't remember.
Annie. It was Annie though. It was Annie. She was batshit crazy.
Fucking nuts.
Cock-a-doodie-cock. She's a big bastard of a bag. Yo, she was.
Yo, I love her as an actress.
Me too. I love her. Kathy Bates is She's legend.
She's a jewel. You know who she gives me? She gives me like every time like I just see her in something. She gives me who recently passed, the older blonde hair. She lived forever. Everybody loved her. What the fuck was her name? From Golden Girls.
Oh, Betty White.
Yeah, she just reminds me of like a more like
badass,
like
Betty White.
Yeah, like Betty White was like sweet and clean.
She was badass too,
but badass like with it, but.
Like Kathy's breaking niggas' ankles.
Honestly, I could believe she'd do it.
Kathy's breaking niggas' ankles.
She convinced me.
Y'all check out Misery.
I won't date a chick named Annie.
Yeah, Annie. Yeah,
ain't happening.
What's another Stephen King book that you probably seen? Pet Sematary. Pet Sematary.
I saw the original. I saw it.
It was the second one.
Which first off. The original is way better.
I like them both.
The new one sucked.
I like them both.
No, Sam.
And I grew up with the original. Obviously.
I actually tried to get scared. And couldn't.
You're right. The original.
Sorry.
The original is scarier.
It's to mean words. You ain't shit, nigga. Yo, he wouldn't last in the hood.
Yeah.
Sam, that's why he had to go to fucking suburban fucking wherever that was.
Yeah.
What the fuck? There was no shot in the head. Sam, he would get cussed out so
listen. So
yeah.
You seen
I'm
it.
sorry, it's a bitch.
So you seen it, and I didn't know it, which is the clown Pennywise is a woman. It's a girl.
Well, no, he's a being.
It's a being, but it's female because it gives birth in the books.
Well, how do you know it's not asexual?
Because no, it's female. So like in the books, there's only one thing that can be. You could pause this real fast, Producer Pay, because I want to talk about that. There's this being that's like a turtle. Yeah, because they have celestial beings all through the Stephen King multiverse universe, whatever you want to call it. And the only thing that could be him is like this like ancient being that's like a turtle. Yeah. And it itself is female. Huh. Yeah, because it gives birth. Like,
so why is she being such a cunt?
You know, going after little kids, some real creep, some real nasty nigga know this shit.
And I thought women made the better parent.
Yeah. It was not. So, yes, Pet Sematary. You ever seen Pet Sematary?
I probably saw one of the older ones.
All right, pretty sure. You can play the clip. Listen, Killer Cat, because all right, how Pet Sematary works is Indian burial ground.
Oh, dude, pause.
Yeah.
Can you pause real quick? So, cats, like when they bite you, because like my grandpa got bit by the fucking cats, had then like almost got like a fucking infection from it. Like no, he did actually. Got him like crazy ass sick, like a big ass shit. He was like opened up a big ass hole in it. It
Was he old? He was old.
Yeah, he's older.
Okay, well, that actually,
my
it's funny you said that. My best friend's aunt, God rest her soul, her cat bit her, and she has lupus like me, and she got really sick too.
Oh shit!
It must be, what they put in their mouths, all that crap. Mm-hmm. But Pet Cemetery, so basically they're in this town. There's this Indian burial ground. You can play it cool, and people bury their pets there. When this guy when their cat got hit by a car, they buried their cat there. And then the cat came back, but it comes back evil. So when they found out you could bury living, dead things and it comes back, his son, see, I'm giving away the plot, but fuck it. Spoiler alert.
Well, I mean, I'm sure everybody's seen it.
Yeah, because it was like 1980,
with all
1988 or some shit.
To be quite honest, how many fucking times can you retell the fucking
This one
movie?
is good though, Steve. The first one, this one is accurate to the book.
Wait, aren't they coming out with a new one? They're coming out with a new one.
No, there's a show.
No, I specifically.
Yeah, it's a new show. Yeah, it's a show though. It's not a movie. It's a show.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right though. Basically, long story short, the fucking their son, the little son, was playing in the motherfucking street. He got hit by a bus. They buried the little son. Then he comes back trying to kill everybody.
Good grief!
Yeah.
He got hit by the
sorry.
bus.
And then the son killed at the spoiler alert, at the end. The son wound up killing the mom. The fucking father, his dumb ass. If you haven't already noticed that your cat came back evil, your son came back evil. He's like, I'm gonna bring my wife there, thinking she ain't gonna come back evil. That bitch sliced him up like a motherfucker when she came back, and that was the end of the movie.
Do you see why I just honestly, I don't know. Mike would be the guy that you want to talk like horror shit.
These are good though.
I get it, yo, but like I don't. All right, my question is, why would you purposely want to make yourself terrified? Why?
Okay.
I'm on edge already.
Okay. Are you asking me this question? Or just out loud? Are you personally?
A little column A, a little column B.
All right. I wouldn't say per se to be scared or terrified, right? This scene is where the listeners, if you go to our YouTube, we're actually watching some clips of Pet Cemetery. This is the scene where the little boy gets hit by a bus. Truck.
So his parents weren't paying attention. Yeah. This dude's literally hauling ass.
Flying. They were too busy fucking paying attention to his kite. He's so cute, right?
Well, okay.
No, he started killing niggas though. He once he comes back, he ain't cute. He's still cute, but he gets like a scalpel.
Shit. It's a little baby that get hit by the
yes.
How the fuck? First off, they all deserve to die then.
Yes. So when he's like one? When he dies, they bury him in the pet cemetery, brings him back to life, and he comes back just killing.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah. But the point of the movie is like you never know what grief will bring you to. When if you think you can have your loved one back even for a moment, hoping maybe they'll be good, you'll take that chance.
The logic in this.
Listen, the logic got me at the end when he
would have been tripped like 18 times. You okay, with all due respect, pause. Okay. With all due respect,
that's enough.
With all the kids, all right, we all have seen little kids run around on literally just flat, even surfaces and fucking not make it more than 8 steps.
This kid was
blowing it. Mind you,
he's blowing it
through shrubbery. To make it to
to the road.
There's a lot more land. See, this is why I can't stand this, because first off, this shit is cheap to make, so can you at least make it more believable than the little fucker
it looks
getting
believable.
hit? No, it doesn't. Him getting hit by a fucking an 18-wheeler, no, not happening. No fucking way.
They could have caught up with him
to catch him. There's no way. It just not. There's no way he would have tripped.
He would have. Yeah, you're right. He would have tripped.
Grooving,
and
that's still no way.
Look, he fell.
No, and he fell. The guy fell. This is stupid.
Yeah, man.
They all. You know what, kid? You were correct.
I knew you were gonna say he deserved it.
You all deserve to die for having retards as parents. Yeah. They don't deserve to reproduce. That's what it is. Yeah. That's what this meaning of this movie is. Some people aren't meant to reproduce.
I don't know if that's the moral of the story of the movie, but whatever. You know what? It's subjective. Whatever you get from when you watch these movies is what you get. Now back to your question.
Movies are like moving art pieces.
Yes.
And that was my interpretation of it.
Yes, that not everyone should have children. I guess
only based off the minute
my
and
thing
13
is
second clip.
the whole, fucked up evil. This is the 80s, but fucked up evil stereotype of Indian burial grounds being where the devil resurrects you and you start killing people. But
you know what? Can I just say the nerve of Hollywood for not only fucking literally almost massacring an entire fucking group of people.
Talk about it.
But to make the fucking shit even deeper, to rub it in even worse, to make every Indian burial ground make it seem haunted.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, we didn't deserve this.
And actually, they're supposed to be sacred and blessed, but you make it evil. Like, what? You had watching this movie as a kid made me cautious of it. Like, not that I'm fucking in upstate New York, not like I would be anywhere near an Indian burial ground, but I used to be like, all right, maybe I gotta look out for the Indian burial grounds. I don't want to be gotta be careful. All right,
random little side before we continue. Excuse me, I apologize. What were some of your fucking weird ass when you were a kid?
Fears?
Not fears, so you know how superstitions that you fucking had to do, if you were driving by a cemetery, you had to do the blessing thing. But I'll give you time to think about it because we gotta take a break.
Okay, so what was my I still don't like to cut the pole.
Well, isn't split the pole?
Split the pole, whatever. Okay. I still don't like to split the pole for no real reason, y'all. I think it has something to do with my ADHD. I don't fucking know. My OCD, whatever. It just feels wrong. When someone does it and I'm like, what the fuck? Come back. It just feels awful and wrong. I'll tell you one of my, besides looking for Indian burial grounds, a stupid fear as a kid, I used to be afraid of quicksand.
Oh, man, I got a story.
Okay, growing up, I watched a lot of Hercules, a lot of Xena, Warrior Princess, and them niggas stay get caught quicksand and dying. And so as I got when I was a kid, I was afraid I was going to run into quicksand. I live in fucking upstate New York, Albany, thinking I'm going to run into some quicksand. What am I going to do, right? Stupid.
All right, hold on.
But I guess okay.
I mean, well, that's not irrational.
But
I'm sure you've seen a beach before.
Yeah, but you really can't drown. You're buoyant. You float.
Yes, Sam. I know that now.
Now, me too.
I'm not gonna lie. I was afraid of quicksand too, but
they had us afraid, man.
Okay,
hold on. Let me just finish your question.
Please.
All right.
I actually forgot.
Besides my fears. And you said little weird superstitions, but splitting the pole, cutting the pole, whatever. I used to never step on cracks because I didn't want to break my mama's back. Now she'll piss me off. I step on them on purpose.
She fucking puts cracks in her own fucking floor to step on.
Yes, because she done pissed me off lately. No, I'm kidding. Shout out to my
don't play with me. You know I got tired.
I know. Cracks all in that shit.
I'll crack all this shit just to get you out of here.
Shout out to my mom.
That's not even funny. Yeah. But they know we're funny.
Yeah. Shout out to my mom. Her birthday was last week. I love you. Happy birthday. But no, I don't step on any cracks intentionally anymore. But when I was younger and I was upset, doing the holy stomp or whatever the fuck y'all do in church on them cracks. But what about you?
Keeping your fingers crossed, crossing a cemetery.
I never heard that one.
I don't fucking know where half of this shit comes from.
I know about, doing the blessing, the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit.
That's really the only one. I used to play in cemeteries.
Really?
In Mechanicville, the apartments.
Jeez.
Where there was a big ass hill.
Oh.
Which I have stories for all this.
Uh-oh.
And then above the hill, the cemeteries in the back. We never noticed it.
Call me crazy.
I had no fear of that shit.
Call me crazy. I think cemeteries are quite peaceful.
All right. I mean, you're not wrong.
Obviously, a lot. It's morbid. It's dark, and it's.
All right. Question: why would it be considered that? Is it because it's just dead people there?
Well, for one, you don't get a lot of visitors at cemeteries because it's not somewhere you want to go to be around dead people. It's just, I don't know. I've always felt it to be peaceful. Makes me feel better about death, that maybe they really are at peace. People are really truly at peace.
Because it's solitude.
Something about, I couldn't even tell you, Steve. Like, something about cemeteries make me feel like that. It's nothing I could really put in words or explain. It's just a feeling.
All right. I'm not going to keep probing.
Yeah.
It's cool with me.
Probing. But back to your question. You said, why would I intentionally want to be scared?
Yeah,
or why do I like horror?
Why would you want to purposely make you go, oh my God, like, why would you want to jump?
Okay.
Like, why?
Okay, well, I'm not a huge fan of scared jumps. So,
then
like,
what the fuck's the point?
I like to watch horror and scary stuff, but the older stuff, I'm not really into the newer stuff. But a lot of the newer stuff have jump scares now because that's what people want. The kids love it. They're excited. Oh my God, whoa! You know what I mean? And but I like the storytelling of horror. I feel like they have better storytelling in horror movies.
With all due respect, I just watched a fucking toddler get hit by a fucking gas truck, and the kid, the toddler didn't fall, was literally striding.
It's a movie.
While
man.
the fucking grown Sam.
It's a movie.
The devil's in the
We
details.
need plots, man.
With all due respect.
Yeah, there's plot holes. It's the 80s. That movie was in the 80s.
They could have just accidentally dropped a kid on his head and he died in the hospital.
Okay,
and
first
they
of
buried
all,
him in the fucking, I don't know.
Let's talk about
something.
it. Let's talk about the imagination.
Sam, with all due respect, that is probably the most illogical thing I ever saw. And you had the nerve to tell me, great storytelling. No, it's not.
I'm going to tell you why it's great storytelling. Let's talk about the storytelling of horror. Okay, that happened in a regular ass fucking movie. They bring the baby to the hospital. He's dead. No, in horror, they're like, okay, let's bury him in an Indian burial ground. Now he's coming back with a scalpel, and now he's gonna start slicing niggas' Achilles heels. Like, come on, which one sounds more exciting?
All right, look, Sam, fair enough. I'm not sitting there saying you can't get creative with it, but
it's more to me. It's more creativity in horror.
Insult my intelligence by saying.
Listen, no one said it was perfect, Steve.
I know, Sam. I already told you the thesis of the movie. The thesis of that fucking movie is that some people are not meant to reproduce.
You can't ignore that. It's a little more creative than other genres. That and comedy.
No fucking.
A little more creative.
No, because comedy is subjective. That's not fair.
Yeah, that's fair. So is horror. Some people, something I might watch.
You know what? Fair enough.
I might watch. Somebody else would be like, it's not
you know what? That's
scary.
A valid point. Because I would much rather watch people get possessed than fucking literally have their eyeballs stapled.
So you're not into the torture porn?
No. Why?
I'm not even.
Because that shit really happens.
It really does.
People are really being tortured. People really have that shit happen to them. I get it. Like, you know.
I agree.
You know what it is, Sam, to me? It's like when war vets hate war movies.
Yeah.
Because they make it seem so
real.
fucking awesome. And it's like, dude, I watched a guy get blown to bits right next to me.
In real life.
In real fucking life. I am traumatized for the rest of my forever being. And you're like, look how fucking brave they are.
You know what's crazy?
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not into. First of all, I'm not into army movies, but I do love. I do love Full Metal Jacket. That's my shit.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I do like them, but I can get why people don't like them.
Yeah,
I can see
they're
why.
triggering. They're triggering.
They're so triggering for people. But like in terms of horror, and like, I'm not shitting on horror. Don't get it twisted. I do enjoy it.
Wait, so have you watched? So speaking of, because they don't. This is like a macabre term. Excuse me, for that genre of horror, torture porn, which would be like Saw, Hostel. You watch?
Yeah,
them?
I hate that shit.
You watch them though?
No.
Hostel?
I would never watch that.
Okay. You ever? So do you know the premise of Hostel?
I know the premise. I know the premise
of Hostel.
I know all that shit.
Hostel is so, to me, because Hostel and Saw came out at the same time, so people felt like Hostel was kind of ripping off Saw. So it's the lower version. You know, Saw was more successful. Hostel, though, is a deeper fucking meaning, and that shit is real. It's about rich people paying to kill and torture people. That really fucking happens. I believe that. Hostel was telling the truth.
I'm sure that's happened to you. I wouldn't put it past anybody.
Listen, it happens. That one's scarier than some sick nigga with cancer pissed at the world talking about you need to appreciate life. That's the premise of Saw.
Well, I mean,
Jigsaw,
to be quite
fucking
honest,
cancer ass.
I kind of saw the premise. I kind of was like, I kind of get it.
You think it's okay that this white dying man of cancer.
I don't know what race has to do with it, but okay.
I don't give a fuck. I'm going to put it in there because that's what matters. This white, old, dying of cancer man said, hey, I'm dying and I'm pissed about it. Now, you don't appreciate your life like you should.
This is the problem. I think you're skipping a large portion
He's like,
of this.
you don't appreciate life like I do.
Sam,
so I'm going to put this fucking chainsaw in your ass. And you have 10 minutes to figure out how to disengage it.
Okay, so I've never seen not one Saw movie.
That's what happened.
No, Sam.
I
can tell you right now, I know for a fact that you were wrong, and you were wrong by a mile.
Wait, how are you wrong? And I've seen three.
Sam, that's not
Saws.
the reason why he completely snapped. And honestly, even though I don't... All right, so this is a weird thing. So hold on, hear me out. I follow a lot of like guys who do horror-specific content.
Me too, on YouTube.
Yeah.
Which one?
So,
the guy with the tie?
Easy's. He goes through the history of certain characters.
The guy with the tie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my nigga. He's really good.
I know, right? He's fucking great.
He's great. I watch
his
thorough.
Shit. He's very thorough. Sam, that's not what happened. He went nuts because of the fucking what happened to his wife.
Okay, but that's adding the newer movies. I'm talking about literal premise of the first 3 Saws. This is before they made Saw 10 or 11 now, and then they did a remake, and then they did all this other shit.
Sam, I'm pretty sure that was the premise of the first movie.
No, the premise of the first movie is that fucking John Jigsaw was sick as shit like that. He was like, yo, I'm not feeling that you ain't feeling, you ain't appreciating your wife and your life, and you do drugs. So I'm going to put a fucking chain on your ankle so you can saw
it off. And then he
off.
would say, all right, either cut your own ankle or
suck his dick
or do something else. You always got to go extra. Okay, we understand that here on the MinorityPlus1 podcast.
Would you?
Would I what? To save my life? Save my life?
If Jigsaw said, I want to play a game. And he's like, you can either suck this guy's dick or chop off your ankle. The choice is yours. And the dude didn't shower for like a week.
I'm like, yo, what do I get?
Wait. He didn't shower.
What's the prize when I win?
Hold on. He didn't shower for a week, the guy, and he ate bad stuff. So when he busts his nut, that shit gonna be rancid.
So I was trying to make a joke the first time, but now that you're like really trying to dig into it, I'm saying this is nonsensical.
So are you sucking or are you dying?
Am I sucking or am I dying?
Yeah. Because you're gonna bleed out, and now you ain't got no foot.
What's my career path?
You're a kickboxer.
No, really. See, you gotta see. If you're gonna start throwing out these things, you gotta have more detail. You gotta be able to.
You're a kickboxer at this point.
Sam, I'm clearly not a fucking kickboxer. We're talking about me.
Oh, real life. Yeah, you need your ankle to do whatever you do.
No, Sam. See, this is what I'm saying, Sam.
What are you asking me? It's a simple. You suck it or you dying.
With all due respect, Sam.
Listen,
I'm
not trying to hear you
right
suck
now.
it or you dying.
I have been very specific in the question that I fucking asked, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what I asked, but I know I asked a question that didn't deserve the response that I got.
Wait. Back up.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking lost.
Okay. I think I made it pretty fucking clear. You suck it or are you dying?
I'm doing neither because this is illogical.
No, because literally all the Jigsaw shit is super fucking illogical. I'm being Jigsaw right now. This guy ain't showered in a week.
But
he's been eating bad the entire time. No, he feels like you. Actually, matter of fact, Jigsaw feels like you don't appreciate your life, yo. He said you come in here grouchy and you upset and you angry and you curse your friends out when they're trying to figure out if you're okay when you're sick.
That's not what happened with my friend, but okay. My friend was not calling to check up on me.
Yes, I did.
I called you to let you know. Sam, we just had this conversation and you already got the story fucked up. I called you.
Either way, I was like, you good, bro?
That's not what happened either.
It happened later in the conversation, but I was like, you good? Either way, Jigsaw's coming for you. What are you doing here? The time is ticking.
Sam.
Time is ticking.
I am not.
So you're letting your ankle go.
Satisfied. Yes, Sam. I'm just going to cut off the just to end this conversation. I was trying to make a jokey joke before you fucking blew right by it because you were really wrapped up into this, but you didn't think of all the details. So
what details am I missing?
You were just missing details.
Give me a detail.
Because first I said we're speaking about current me. And then you had the nerve to say you're a kickboxer.
Oh, so I was just, you asked what profession were you doing at the time.
I know. I said, what's my career trajectory? That's what it was. That's what it was. What was my career trajectory?
You're trying to be a kickboxer.
But I'm not, Sam. I never would try.
Maybe you will. I don't know.
I'm 37 years old, Sam.
Listen.
It sounds like a fucking hobby you might want to pick up when you're not as
Either
brittle.
way, don't you want your ankle?
Sam.
We talked about this. What limb could you live without? You didn't give me an answer.
Yes, I did.
What? Okay, what limb? If you had to remove a limb, if a limb had to be removed, I need all my limbs.
My thumbnail.
No, a full limb, and it can't be a finger.
It's a fucking limb.
No. I'm making it harder. It can't be a finger or a toe.
With all due respect, every time I fucking give you these kind of scenarios, you always fucking skate out of them. So I'm pulling the Sam card.
You want me to tell you what limb I would? You want me to answer my own question? First of all, if it was me and the
Sam, you already said
the dirty dick sucking man, yeah, I'd be all up in that shit. Because I want my ankle.
No, Sam, you wouldn't.
I want my ankle. Jigsaw, I want to keep it. Now,
you'd be like, at least tell me your last name so it doesn't feel awkward. Yo, Brittany, that one was for you. That was for you, Britt.
You dumb, yo.
Because you know damn well had said that, you would have fucking clowned her. You know damn well.
What?
You know damn well.
No. See, listen.
You know damn well you would have.
Brittany would have answered.
Hold on, Sam. Look at me with a
dragging it.
Sam, look at me with a straight face and tell me you would not have fucking gotten on her had she had said that.
Said what?
You know damn well what you said.
Listen. All I'm saying is Brittany would have answered. You over here dragging it out.
I got you, Britt.
No, I'm okay. I guess. Well, guess you ain't gonna have an ankle. This is see.
I already told you I'll cut my ankle. Cut the ankle. Get rid of it.
But you can't. You bleed out. There's no medical attention. And you can't walk. So you're gonna die.
Sucks for me.
So it's either die or slide. Which one is it?
Well, I clearly don't appreciate life, so fuck it. Die anyway.
That's what Jigsaw's trying to tell you. That's why I think he's a stupid serial killer.
How about you give me a little bit more hope? You fuck. That's not the problem. People don't just want to fucking off themselves because you know people just don't fucking see hope in shit. You giving them again illogical, giving them.
That's why I said he's the worst serial killer.
Necessary, fucking. All right. If somebody was really having a problem with with the way life is, how is disfiguring somebody gonna make it better?
That's how
fuckhead. This is what I'm saying.
That's actually gonna make them worse.
Thank you. So Sam, your premise of great storytelling is constantly being disproven.
I'm just saying, I agree that I think Jigsaw is the worst serial killer. Listen, all the other serial killers have a little bit better backstory. Jason, you know, y'all was fucking when I was drowning, so I'm killing everybody. Freddie, you know, you burned me, even though
Freddie kind of deserved it.
He did deserve it, but he's like, fuck it, you know, I made a deal with the devil. I'm gonna kill y'all.
Actually, they were dream spirits, but that's okay.
Okay, you tell me then. Shit.
I just told you.
No, go from the beginning. Freddie was a pedophile, child molester, killer. Okay. He was a child killer. Go ahead, start from there.
Yes. So he was a child killer known as the Springwood Slasher. All right.
Slasher.
Yes. And if you want his entire backstory, they do a very lovely job in the opening start of Freddy vs. Jason. Now, Sam, it's not the point.
Wait, he was only slashing children, though.
He was only killing kids, though.
And he was molesting them, too. He was abusing them.
Yes.
Oh. Jesus.
Even though in the later movies where it gets convoluted and all this other shit. All right, first and foremost, the main thing people need to remember about A Nightmare on Elm Street, there wasn't supposed to be a sequel.
Really?
No.
It was that good?
No. No. All right, so people keep thinking, all right, Wes Craven is the originator. It's the one who made Freddy.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
Wes Craven had no plans to do a second movie. Nobody picked it up except New Line Cinema, which was a brand new company. They did like basic things. Nobody knew who it was. That's why they call New Line Cinema the house that Freddie built. Freddie built New Line Cinema. So all that Lord of the Rings shit wouldn't be there without fucking
Lord of the
Freddie.
Rings, pay your respect to Freddie Krueger.
Bow down. That's no. head nigga in charge is Freddie.
It's Freddie Krueger.
In New Line Cinema.
So
he is the HNIC.
I do remember he was born evil because his mother was a nun and she was raped by a thousand maniacs.
But this is where it gets all convoluted.
Okay.
Freddie was just a demon.
That's what I mean. Is he human? Because
he's not anymore. He was, and now he is not.
Okay, got you.
All right. So there was not supposed to be a second movie. There wasn't. Like Wes Craven, because they asked him, there was like, Wes, like because it blew up.
Yeah.
It blew up in the fucking box office.
It's a great movie. It's a good horror movie. Like they're good. Like the 80s had it down, bro. The 80s and the 90s had horror down.
Here you go, Sam. Here's a lovely little nugget. After the success of that movie, notice they dropped every year after up until basically the end. They basically dropped almost simultaneously every single year, and every movie had a different director.
Ugh, that's not a good sign.
I remember because I got into this. Here you go.
Yeah.
Fun story.
Okay.
I got into a debate with a guy at the pawn store.
Pawns?
Wait. I was pawning my I got the complete Friday the Nightmare on Elm Street.
How long ago was this?
Oh God, this is when I was 18.
Okay, so you need I remember you needed money, right?
No. This is when I was in Christianity. I devoted my life to God. I got rid of all my CDs, all my anything secular. I gave up swearing, everything. Damn. I was devoted to God.
All right.
And I was in the pawn shop, obviously, all right, if I can pawn it, I might as well. It's a complete set. All right.
The complete
edition, everything.
Set.
Had everything.
That'd probably be worth some money.
Yeah, that's what I fucking. All right. So the guy's giving me, he's like, yeah, just so you know, this isn't really a complete set because I was like, we talking about all the fucking DVDs here. Well, Wes Craven's New Nightmare really isn't part of the whole thing. I go, what are you fucking talking about?
Like the universe?
Yeah. I go, what are you fucking talking about? Wes Craven's New Nightmare is what fucking actually made everything fit.
So as you're being a Christian, you over here talking politics about
because
Freddie.
You're not going to disrespect Freddie in front of me. All right?
Because if you was really about that Christian life, you would have been like, you're right.
First off,
bless you.
I was in my beginning stages.
Okay.
Don't poke the bear.
You got it.
All right, but no, I was like sitting there, I'm really giving this guy game.
Yeah.
All right? Like, I'm really fucking like bringing this shit down to him. And yeah, either way, I still sold it. But just FYI, I'm just saying. I'm not Britney.
My point of Britney.
I really am a fucking Freddie fan.
A real fan. No, Steve, you definitely are. Every Halloween, you say that's your guy. So
that's my fucking dude.
Why don't you be him for Halloween?
Because I don't, Sam. I want to do it right. I get why people. All right, it's two parts. One, I hate spending the money, and two, I'm lazy. If I had somebody to go,
I can't wait till you get a girlfriend because I already know, I can see it. She's gonna be into Halloween and she gonna get your ass up and do these couple costumes. She gonna make you get all that stuff, and that's when you will talking that shit. How do I do it? I'm lazy. I'm cheap. You will be gladly listen. Colt don't dress up. Colt does not dress. I force him every year.
He looks. Fuck that. No, because you make it sound like he's like going in, kicking and screaming. He's in there having a ball.
Yeah,
he never shows more teeth than when he's fucking having the house.
Because he's having fun, letting loose.
But
trusting his girlfriend.
He doesn't mind it. He likes it. I don't like this. I don't like it.
I don't know how no one could like this. It's so fun. Like, just dress up.
No, because here's the thing, Sam. I don't
anything you want.
If I had somebody who could do all the stuff for me,
that's what I'm talking about,
and then drive me there and back, then Sam, I would love Halloween.
But hold that thought, cause we gotta take a break.
And we're back.
Speaking of 80s, back to why, I think Jigsaw's motives are whack. I can get, like I said, I get Jason's more than anybody because he was freaking neglected. And his mama was the first one to come through and kill shit, and then he had to avenge his mama. Freddie, his motives make sense, even though he deserved it. Michael Myers, you're another one. We don't really, it's like you're obsessed with your sister. You trying to fuck her or something? Shit is fucking weird. We don't really you're mad because your sister got more attention than you did, so you feel like you have to kill her and the whole family because you're like, I'll never understand Michael Myers either. The Ghostface Scream franchise.
Wes Craven again.
Yeah, leave Sydney alone, man. So her mama was a hoe. What that got to do with you? Why you got to kill everybody because of that?
Look, people keep trying to tell people your past will catch up with you.
Yo, just because her mama a hoe and fucked up a couple marriages, they've been trying to kill Sydney for years. Like, leave her alone. And then Leatherface makes sense because they're inbred psychopaths. So, listen, you're still at the bottom of the totem pole, Jigsaw. Your shit don't make no sense. Your motives make no sense. But speaking of 80s, one of my favorite 80s horror movies is Fright Night. You ever seen Fright Night?
No.
What? You never have you even heard of Fright Night?
No.
What the fuck?
I heard of Are You Afraid of the Dark?
First the fucking no, nigga.
Are You Afraid of the Dark has
even
some
though
slappers.
It's amazing. No, it does got slappers. No, don't even do that, because I used to be afraid of that, and Goosebumps got slappers.
I actually never saw an episode of Goosebumps.
You never seen, so you don't even know who this is.
Not a fucking clue.
It's Slappy. He's a dummy, and he fucks shit up. He probably would beat the shit out of
Ain't he the same motherfucker from the Puppet Master?
Puppet Master. No, similar, but no. No.
Yeah, that's why, you know what? No. That's why, again, that's another reason why I hate horror movies. How many fucking horror movies can you make about a fucking puppet?
Yo, he got Goon, he got the fam. You see it? But listen, let's not get into Slappy. All right. You got me all fucked up.
What?
You never seen Fright Night? Is like one of the best, most epic 80s, full 80s, best vampire movies of all time.
Okay.
I can't believe you never seen that shit.
I was never really like the vampire guy.
Yo, see, the thing is, Steve, I don't know if you even watched it now, if you would appreciate it, because I noticed sometimes you watch the older stuff, and because you are older, you don't appreciate it as much.
I actually think the opposite.
Yeah.
I actually think you appreciate it more when you get older, because I watch like certain things now, like. All right, I'm really gonna go off topic real quick. I promise I'll come right back. But like one of my favorite movies right now is a movie called Draft Day with Kevin Costner. I think it's amazing, and I don't know. And Moneyball with Brad Pitt.
I've never seen that movie.
I have no fucking idea why I love those movies so much, but I think they're fucking absolutely amazing. Old me would have been like, "What the fuck? Turn this boring shit on." You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I appreciate a good story, a little, you know. Mm-hmm. I don't, not even necessarily drama. I don't like the overacting sometimes.
Okay, yeah, horror can be considered that because you're screaming, you're crying.
I think that's what it is. I like basic shit now. I just like basic stuff. Like, I think there's a time and energy, and yeah.
Isn't it wild, the things you like now and the growth and the things it's just so funny to see myself even like things I never like that 2-3 years ago. You know what I mean?
Can I tell you something that I'm struggling with though? I don't think people believe me.
What's that?
That I'm done. Like with that guy.
Yeah?
Like with that version. Even though I had a slip up. Like that version is I really have put that shit
I have
bad.
to say, I don't know if you decided this. I can't remember when you fully decided this, but the past few weeks I feel like you've been great. Normally my nigga, but you come in a little grouchy, a little upset.
I'm always going to be a
But no, actually it seems like you're a little happier. I don't know how to explain. A little, not
I'm
happy.
I'm just as miserable.
Maybe, but really? It doesn't seem that way.
Because I'm a liar.
Oh, shit. Never mind. I can't even give you no props. Oh, I forgot to mention, by the way, I went to Field of Horrors, which is an upstate attraction.
My Lord. 6
haunted houses upstate. Yo, let me tell you, I went with my boyfriend, his mom, his dad, and his 2 sons. And me and her were freaking getting scared the most. They kept coming for us. The boys, they were good. Mind you, this was like 10. One of them was like 10, and the other one was like 12, 13. They're good. They were, Steve, they were coming out of nowhere. Like, you would kind of see a foot, and you think, and then one would be like, ah! Yo, I was screaming. It was so scary. It was really fun.
And you wanted me to fucking go to that?
You would have had fun.
No, I wouldn't.
It was so
See, that's
fun.
what I'm saying. See, like, why? Why? Because what happens, this is what I'm saying. Like, because what happened, you know what? I just think, like, you've never, like, really, like, experienced nature like that, like actually like being out,
not pitch black
where
nature,
people
no.
can hear, where people really can't fucking hear you scream.
No, sir.
It's terrifying.
I know you're from the country, so no.
I'm not really from the country, but I can appreciate the solitude and the fucking silence that comes with it. See, you're a city girl.
I am a city
girl.
girl.
No pun intended.
Thank you. I was just about to correct you. I'm a city girl, but I ain't that kind of city girl. I'm not that disclaimered.
Now, I'm just saying to purposely just go out there, because Sam, you want to be scared? Like legit, just go out there and do it. Just go. You have no idea.
I'd rather be safe.
Walk into a field.
I'd rather be safely scared. Does that make sense? Scared in a nice, safe environment.
See, that's the reason why I don't like it. I think it desensitizes you to when actual fear happens.
I don't need actual fear. I get panic attacks all the time. That's enough fear. That's enough fear.
This is why I'm bewildered.
Listen, it's enough fear in a day. I have panic attacks. I don't know if any listeners, I've talked about my anxiety, my panic attacks. If y'all ever had a panic attack, it literally feels like you're dying, like you're having a fucking heart attack. I don't need any more fear than that.
All right. So I have a lighter question.
Mm-hmm.
What has been your best costume ever from kid to now?
Oh, that shit. Because I had some good ones as a kid.
Because I'll even start off with mine.
Okay.
I was Sub-Zero.
Oh,
from the original Mortal Kombat game.
Colt was Reptile. You said his shit was fire.
I know his shit was fire. His shit was fire.
Yeah,
it was just like that. But back in the day, my aunt actually made it to look like the movie. It actually looked like I had the mask.
Yeah.
The whole fucking thing. Like the whole, like it was legit. I'll never forget it. I will never forget having this shit because he was always my favorite character.
Dang. He is a good one.
That's my best. And I remember I was in Mechanicville. Nope. I had just moved to Stillwater and I walked from Stillwater to Mechanicville just to go trick-or-treating with my friends over there.
Wow. So for y'all, that's a good story. For me,
so just for everybody saying I'm a party pooper and I don't know how to appreciate Halloween.
You know what? For me, growing up, we were so poor, Steve, and my mother, she just wasn't creative. You know what I mean? And she was very depressed growing up. So for years, y'all, I never wore a costume. For years.
What the fuck did you trick or treat as? A Puerto Rican?
I would trick or treat my regular clothes. Shut the fuck up. I would trick or treat my regular clothes. And you know what's funny? Obviously, some places wouldn't give me candy because I didn't have a costume.
Are you serious?
Yes, bro. I remember a couple houses.
Yes. Is that just code or is that just like
isn't that weird? Like I remember growing up that a lot of houses be like, "Oh, sorry, you don't have a costume, so I'm not gonna give you candy." How could you say that to a kid?
I can't lie. I kind of get it.
No, don't get it because I'm a kid, so you don't know my situation.
Nigga, you couldn't poke holes in sheets?
Oh, my God. I did. I was a ghost in a sheet
You couldn't do that at least?
I was that one time.
Look, first and foremost.
Oh, God.
Everybody who grows up in the city recognizes a little poor kid when they see one.
Yeah. They usually always have a ghost face mask, a scream mask, and that's it.
Something. We all know them. We all get it. People understand it. They just want you to try.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's that. That's hard.
You could have put some eyeshadow.
That's heartbreaking.
And called yourself a kiddie.
Let me tell you, that's heartbreaking for me as a kid. That's heartbreaking.
I ain't go front.
Either
emotional damage.
That's why I take Halloween so seriously.
You really do.
And I just love to dress up. I love horror. I love all that crap. So.
Okay.
My favorite would probably, it's so hard. I have so many good ones, but my favorite would probably be last year's when I was Melina.
Okay.
That was
a good one.
That was a fire one. If y'all don't know, I wear glasses. I have contacts in now, but I can't see shit. So I finally found a website that does prescription Halloween contacts, and I was like, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Anyway, that's my favorite. But
all right,
y'all.
Hold on, man. We don't have to speed. I know we're toward the end right now, but we don't have to speed through. Right. Hold on, quick question. Your favorite Halloween candy to get?
It would always be, you're gonna kill me, a Tootsie Roll.
The most basic of
man, I never said it was, it's just right. It's just a perfect amount of chewy. They're about this long. I love a Tootsie Roll.
Okay. First off,
You probably like candy corn with your raggedy ass.
absolutely
talking about my
not.
Tootsie
You
Roll.
don't trust a person who likes candy corn. I mean that. No, mine was actually Twix.
Lit. All right.
Twix was my favorite. Have you ever gotten king size?
Like trick or treating?
When you're trick or treating, you ever hit them houses that hit king size?
Nah, man. I mean regular size, but never king.
Yo, son, there was a couple people in Mechanicville. Look,
they had it.
Look, it might not have always been the most pleasant place to fucking grow up in, but damn,
trick or treating was
trick or treating. Oh, they didn't see skin color, baby. Everybody was. Oh, you got the dope ass outfit, king size, nigga.
And I love passing out candy to the kids too, like because I love to.
Also, because they get excited.
They get excited. It's so.
I think it's great.
So
it's adorable.
Adorable to see them so happy and excited, and their costumes are adorable. Some of the parents get creative with their costumes, like so fucking cute.
I will say, I do like that shit. I do like the more like people. I hate the fucking like. I don't know. I hate when celebrities do it. When celebrities do anything, it bothers me. I think that's why I hate most shit, because fucking celebrities like it.
I think if you if you weren't on social media, you wouldn't say it, and you probably wouldn't hate it. You wouldn't see it, and you wouldn't hate it.
Yo, before we wrap up, if I told you something, like, would you think I'm a nutcase? I am dead ass legitimately thinking about completely disappearing, and I'm talking about only 2 people will know where I'm at for an entire month.
How are you going to do the podcast?
Not do my phone. I will not be here.
So you leaving it to me and Brittany?
I'm not saying I'm doing it right this second. I'm not saying I'm doing it. I'm saying I'm really considering
it's
it.
Girls talk.
I'm really considering it.
I think, why don't you just do like a week?
Nah.
You ain't got to do a whole month.
I've sincerely thought about it.
Bro, do a week.
Nah.
I mean, I don't think you're crazy. Going off the grid. I don't think you're crazy, honestly. For a month?
Nah, I'm saying I need to be away from people. Like, you ever realize like just how, and I didn't mean to end this on serious note, but
I mean, nasty notice. It gets serious at the end.
Did you have you just like not noticed like all the voices in your head aren't necessarily yours, and not talking like you're hearing voices.
Right.
I'm talking about like the shit people say.
Yeah, that's true.
And what it really has, and the effect like it really fucking has on you. It's like, really, what is your thought? And I always like to ask you this shit. Like, what the fuck do you think? Not what you think I want you to think, or what you think other people may say. Like, who are you? And to be honest, I'm losing me because I'm fucking listening to
too many
everybody else.
Okay.
And it's not that I don't like appreciate certain things, but I feel like it's contradictory what people say. People say that I'm great, but you have all these issues apparently. I didn't realize you could do both, but all right, cool.
You can be multifaceted.
I did not realize. I didn't realize that I was that gifted.
You can be multifaceted. Like, everyone has issues, and everyone can be great.
But some things that people say I have issues with, I don't think it's me.
It's hard. I have struggled.
I'm just saying.
Yes,
that's what I've been thinking about for like
myself,
while I was sick.
I've struggled with certain things
this whole time
that people have said about me or what bothers them about me, and I'm just like, I mean, are you sure it's not you? But then I do have to take a step back and be like, okay, maybe how they interpreted it.
I'm not talking about this. Like a complete narcissist where it's like I did nothing.
No, okay, yeah. No, I know you can take accountability.
But I definitely don't like being lied on. That I do not accept.
I don't know if it's a people thing. Seriously. Maybe it's a people.
I actually thought about doing it.
People thing.
Like leaving my phone.
Yeah.
Or bringing a phone that only has 2
I think
numbers.
You would do good with a retreat.
No, and honestly, write a book.
Yeah.
I want to write my story.
Yeah, I think you would do good with a retreat.
No, not a
full retreat, like a solitude retreat. They give you a nice safe space to play, to do what you want, and then they leave you alone.
Yeah, I think I need that.
Yeah, I think everyone needs that at one point. I'm not there yet where you're at. I do have my moments where I'm like, I need to unplug.
But I'm also
everything.
talking from a creative standpoint too.
Yeah, that's what those are for too.
I don't feel
like
creative.
You know how people have writer's block? They go to certain things like that to help them unlock. But
sorry, Didn't mean to put that in the fucking serious mode, everybody, but, you know, life.
I know, talk about Halloween and he just went into life. Sometimes that happens. It's life, like you said.
Yeah, you know, the people appreciate it.
All right, y'all. So let's get into some nasty notice.
And before you start, FYI, guys, I know there's things going on in the world. I did not want to touch on it. And I'm just putting that out there. We're not touching on it at all. I'm leaving that to people who want to talk about that. So I'm just putting that out there.
Okay. Let's get into some nasty notice. Nasty notice is a segment that I do every week where I expose a predator, pedophile, creep. This week, Dwight Howard.
Okay.
Did you hear about this, Steve?
Yes.
Poor Dwight Howard. Producer Bay, could you pull up the first clip? So right now, Dwight Howard.
Sam, who's Dwight Howard?
He's a former NBA player. Correct?
Yeah,
I think he plays overseas now. Former NBA player, superstar player, correct?
Yep.
So recently,
former superstar champion.
Got you. So recently, actually, the lawsuit just came out about a week ago. Stephen Harper, the young man who filed the lawsuit, says that
always a Steven.
He says that he met Dwight Howard through Instagram and they exchanged explicit text messages before arranging to meet at Howard's home on July 19, 2021. While on his way to his residence, Harper says Howard texted him and asked if another man or woman could join their planned sexual encounter. When Harper denied that, in walks in allegedly a young man dressed as a woman named Kitty. I don't know. Allegedly, Harper also alleges that Dwight groped him and forcefully gave him oral sex without his consent.
Okay.
Now, it's no secret of these allegations Dwight Howard may be homosexual, right? I remember,
it's not a bad word. You could say gay,
whatever, homosexual, gay, the same thing. But I'm saying that's been a allegation of his for years, hasn't it?
It's really been more said in slander as opposed to actual fact. But
yeah, I say this is not his first time he's been exposed. Dwight Howard's text messages sparks reaction online amid his sexual assault allegations. Producer Bay, could you pull up the alleged now? I don't know. These could be fake. They could be real. The alleged text message between Harper and Dwight Howard. Producer Bay, could you zoom in a little? All right, Steve. You want to be the top or the bottom?
First off, Sam.
What?
You know I can't read any of this.
You can't see it?
All right, so I guess I can do the...
I
can't do the gray.
Would you be the top or the bottom?
You can...
I'll be... You know what? If I was a gay man...
Do the gray.
Okay, if I was a gay man...
Because the gray and the white are fucking up my eyesight.
All right, so you can do the white.
I can do the white shit.
I'll be the bottom because if I was a gay man, I'd be a bottom. All right. And I'm technically a bottom already because I'm a woman. Anyway, sorry. Okay.
And I'm just FYI, guys, I really am going to struggle to read this.
Okay, so Steve, yours is the devil emoji. The one Steve is reading is allegedly Dwight Howard, and I am the gray one, which is allegedly Stephen Harper. It says, "What's up, sexy?
Yo, what you doing?" Okay, first
was helping my sister cook, just chilling. What you doing, babe?
Thinking about that meat.
Ooh, you trouble.
LOL. Oops.
It's you.
I want it.
When?
Now.
Who's over there? Eye emojis. I don't want to raise no eyebrows.
Oh God, this is so uncomfortable.
He says
no.
Oh no, he put
what?
Nobody right there. That's you.
Oh. No, because he said now again.
No, okay, yeah. Right
okay.
Nobody.
Oh, nobody. Wait. No. Oh, wait.
Nobody.
My son is in his bed. Okay, that's creepy.
Okay, perfect.
You would just have to leave before everybody wakes up.
Okay, you gonna be up? You know, I'm an hour away. I'll come.
Yeah.
Bet. Get ready.
Okay.
And it's a mouth with the eggplant emoji.
First off, anybody who judges me based off of that You should be ashamed of yourself. This is called.
Listen.
But
the allegation is that this young man went to his house.
What the fuck is the word? What the fuck is that word for a guy who's like I am a method actor. Okay. I'm here to entertain.
No, you did well.
That's pretty good.
You did well. But so the reason why I have him on Nasty Notice, this isn't his first allegation. I remember a couple years ago, one of his baby moms. So mind you, Dwight Howard has like 5 kids by 5 different women. One of the baby moms said that he was molesting their son. That was an allegation. We don't know if it's true. This ain't the first time, but this one seems pretty serious. So Dwight Howard, you're on Nasty Notice. And in the words of the great Anton Dodson, hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband, because they're raping everybody out here.
All right. Well, I don't know why. I just made myself uncomfortable doing that.
Oh, so what out?
No, I don't really.
Method acting, my ass. All right.
First off, I would have crushed it in that movie we were supposed to be in.
No, first of all,
the skill just improv.
Okay, and who did I not be the one to be like, Steve, you should do this? So I could see the potential there.
That is a valid.
So I have faith in you, and I knew you were gonna kill it.
That is true.
Motherfucker.
I fucking murked that audition.
Anywho.
I'm so mad.
I was supposed to be a cop. We're talking, actually, me and Steve were talking about a time where Leon, shout out to Leon, a friend of mine that was writing a screenplay. Steve was supposed to be a psycho killer. I was supposed to be a cop, but it never happened.
I was going to play a complete and utter scumbag. I could not wait.
That would have been fun.
Oh, I was going to be a real fucking dirtbag.
Maybe when he comes back, I'll be like, Leon, let's try to shoot for this again. But anyway, if you like this episode, make sure you like this episode. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment down below. We will read your comments and questions. Make sure you subscribe, and share. Please, guys, it'll help our channel if you share, subscribe, and like MinorityPlus1 podcast everywhere.
Yeah. So, in wrapping up, I'm your host, Steven.
I'm Sam Crystal.
And as always, please stereotype responsibly. And we'll be back next week with another motherfucking episode. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you all for tuning in to this week's episode of the Minority Plus One podcast. You want to be a part of the crew? Hit that subscribe, hit that like button, tell your friends. We are available on all streaming platforms, so you never have to miss out. As always, please stereotype responsibly. We love you. We appreciate you. Peace, y'all. Cheer.